Hey YouTube, I'm back. Brent Miller making a video. I know I haven't made one in a while, guys. It's because, well, let's just say I let Satan kind of beat me. A lot of you guys know my story, know what we've been going through at our job, and we tried to stick it out and fight it out and not give in, and we got defeated. And I don't think if we would have stayed that it would have mattered. I think they were gonna always just do what they were always doing. They don't care about anybody else but themselves. So I've been pretty upset lately. I've been mad about my job. I've been mad about what's going on in the world. I'm mad the way I see, people living their lives, people being fooled. It says in the Bible to not call people fools. So I'm not calling you a fool. I'm calling you fooled. You've been fooled. I've been fooled. We've all been fooled. I'm trying to get this, like I said before, I'm trying to get a computer program. I'm really going to try to go tomorrow to see what I can find to do better videos and have a video editing program so that I can show you the proof that I have behind what I say. A lot of you guys already know me. You know I don't lie. You know I don't make things up, and I'm the last one to ever want to look like I said something and didn't know what I was talking about. So the point of this video is the country, the world is going down fast. Faster than any one person could do anything about. The attack on our children, the attack on free speech, social media. We live in America. We have amendments, we have constitutions, we have Bill of Rights for us, that we have certain rights as Americans. We don't have those rights anymore, guys, and they are being stripped away from us faster than we can even realize. They're passing bills over in Congress that we would never want involved. Nancy Pelosi's trying to pass this Equality Act thing where the experts believe that if this bill gets passed, this Equality Act bill, it will destroy freedom of religion. It will destroy ever being able to preach against the homosexual act or any sexual depravity. They want their sin out there in the world for everybody to see, for everybody to get involved. They want you in there sinning, and giving them money while you're doing it. They are destroying us in taxes. They are destroying our children. They are destroying our Bill of Rights and our freedom as Americans. The freedom that we've known since day one, when we defeated the British. I mean, guys, it's not about what can you do to save it anymore. It's now what can you do to survive it. Because this thing is coming, this monster, this beast. And if you can't figure out what I'm talking about, it's the New World Order. Guys, President Bush talked about this back in the 90s, about a New World Order. It says it on the back of the dollar bill with a pyramid with the all-seeing eye. I mean, how much proof do you guys need? We all know this is happening. And I'm not here to yell at anybody, but I see a lot of talk. I hear a lot of talk. I don't see any follow through. We need to get up off our butts and start fighting this, mainly spiritually, through prayer. This is why we need intercessory prayer warriors. This is why I tell you guys, if you don't want to preach, you don't want to do YouTube, if you don't want to go out and walk around just trying to win souls for the Lord, you can be an intercessor. They believe that's how Trump got into presidency, because they did this chart where they showed for 2 hours around the world, or at least in the country, people were praying for Trump to win. And when that prayer chain started is when his votes or whatever took off over Hillary and he won. They believe that was because of intercessory prayer warriors. And I believe it. It's getting harder and harder and harder to be us guys. And that's what they want. They want to strip us down and build us into what they want us to be. Weak, pathetic, spineless men that like to take it in the rectum. And I'm sorry to be crass, but that's what it is, guys. That's what is going on. So what are you going to do to not get sucked into it? They know who is posting stuff on Facebook, YouTube. They're talking about this censorship, hate speech. You can't say anything hateful anymore. Like I said, you know that First Amendment right of free speech, F-R-E-E, speech, free. It's free. God gave it to you like he gave you the air and the sun in your lungs. But the government, the United States government that works for the people, well, they're just damn right telling us what we are and aren't going to do, what we are and aren't allowed to do. Even though our tax money is their paycheck. They work for us, but yet they get to ruin our lives, run them into however they want to. We just went on vacation down to Ocean City, Maryland for a car show. Now, granted, some of these guys get a little carried away. I understand the need for policing. They weren't policing, guys. It was like martial law down there. They were taking a female to jail because she put a foot on the ground, on the road, off the sidewalk, onto the road, 1 foot, and told somebody to spin their tires. Jail? Seriously? For saying something? Again, free speech is no longer allowed. I'm telling you guys, listen, it is coming. They are coming after all of us, especially the people that are out there, sticking their necks out there as far as we can put them, ready for the day that they're ready to chop them off. We are going to do and fight this till the end. They are going to have to kill us to shut us up. Are you prepared for this war? I don't know if I am, but I'm doing my best to get ready for it. You better do the same. Again, I'm not yelling at you guys. I'm saying this because this is how serious this is. I haven't made a video in a good 6 weeks. And within those 6 weeks, I have seen so much come and go. Bad, nothing good, all bad. All very, very bad. We're getting ready for the 2020 election. The prophecy through all of this stuff is just shooting through the roof. I'm seeing prophecy fulfilled left and right almost daily anymore. And when this new election comes, these Democrats are pissed off. And I mean angry. Very, very angry. Like a mob carrying sticks and rakes and, torches and ready to kill somebody. They are mad. And they want creepy Uncle Joe Biden in that White House, being the president. This guy is the biggest pedophile. He is the biggest creep. Look up any creepy Joe Biden videos, and you will see tons of him touching little kids. The little kids are grossed out, and the parents are laughing like it's a joke. Are you freaking kidding me? Am I going to get any help around here? I am doing my best to be a prayer warrior and to be out there doing whatever I can do. But I can't do it alone, guys. I need help. It's kind of like do or die moment. If you guys don't start being active about this, and I literally mean active, daily prayer life, daily Bible reading, daily time with the Lord, quiet time. Not sitting and watching TV or listening to music, hanging out with Jesus. I mean down on your knees, quiet time, praying, meditating on Jesus. Soul winning. sticking up for what's right or wrong. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go out there and get fired from work because you called somebody a name that you shouldn't. This is the thing about this war. You have to be very tactful. You have to be very precise. You have to be very careful on what you do, say, act, the whole 9 yards. Because we will be demonized for every mistake, because they need to pull us down so that they can be right. So that they can say, look, those Christians are the bad people. We're the ones trying to get all your gay rights and all the other things that are going on, creeping on our children at 5 years old, telling them they can pick their gender. Let me ask you, when you were 5, 6, 7 even, how many of you knew male, female gender and what it really detailed? The whole 9 yards on that. Does any 5-year-old know anything about gender equality? No, absolutely not. Maybe 1 out of 100,000. So why are they attacking our children at 5 and 6 years old? I'll tell you why. This is my theory anyway. My theory is that they are these kids nowadays that are in the preschool, up to 5th, 6th grade, these kids their minds have been ripped open and stuffed full of crap that they never should have normally would have had in their heads. I mean, TV's bad enough anymore, so I'm sure they get a lot of that from that. I'm not even going to get on that trip today. But they attack these children at this age because in 11, 12 years, all these kids that they have got their evil fingers onto will be in full total submission to these government people. Whoever is in the government, whoever is seeing that they will profit from this, these people will do whatever the government says. They will be so damn dumbed down. They will be so mind warped from the TV and the music and school. They will be destroyed. Mentally, they will not have a chance. They will be mental handicaps. They're made to be, because then the government can just do and mold and control however they feel like they want to. If you think that this government is for the people, you have hit your head more than myself. This is where it's time to make a stand, guys. You have to make a stand here, now, today. Are you going to be a Christian with your helmet of salvation, your breastplate of righteousness, belt of truth, the shoes of peace, the sword of the Spirit, the shield of faith? Are you putting that daily armor on? You don't even stand a chance if you don't, guys. Harley and I, we wake up, we get ready for work, we hit our knees. If we don't hit our knees, if we're in a hurry and we jump out in the truck and go, we do it in the truck. Every single day we put our armor on. I don't care if you work in a church or if you work in a prison. You should have your armor on every day, because the evil can come from anywhere at any time. Doesn't matter how strong you are in the Lord. You need that armor on more than ever. Now is more than ever, because it's coming. Yes, it is time to make a stand. And I'm not saying not to worry about all these other things that are happening, like the whole everything. Because these things have to happen. God says nothing new under the sun, which means all this has to go down. There's nothing new going on here. There's nothing to be afraid of. Easier said than done. I get that. The more you stand in God, the easier it is to do this. Please, guys, please start putting your armor on daily. Read the Bible daily. Even if you do 5 minutes. Do you think that God wants to put somebody in heaven who just... Okay, you have a boss, right? And he sits at his desk all day on his duff, doing jack while you're running around doing all the work, making all the money for the business, and he gets to sit there and collect it, okay? How mad does that make you? Because it infuriates me. So how do you think I would feel if I got to see some lazy ass make it into heaven next to me when I have had 40 some surgeries, 47, 48, whatever? I should never be working another day in my life, and I am up on my feet out there doing my work and doing God's work. So I don't really have much room for excuses and whining. Sorry, that's just the way it is. You guys got to start doing something. I don't feel like you'll make it to heaven if you don't. You have to earn that right. I mean, some pastors, some denominations will say that once you're accepted God into your life, you're good to go, no worries. I don't believe that. I don't believe, it says that no thief will go to heaven, because do you want somebody running around stealing your flowers and your milk and honey? You know, no. So no thief will make it into heaven. Do you think a lazy person will make it into heaven? Probably not. Don't be lazy. Get your word in. Get your armor on. Start emailing me if you need something. countryandharley@gmail.com. countryandharley@gmail.com. Country music, A&D, Harley Davidson. Country and Harley. Email me, prayer requests, whatever. You want to get with me and talk, whatever. I'm here, guys. Let's do this. I need your help. Let's build this army. Come on. They're going to start shutting my accounts down. YouTube, Facebook, all this. They're going to shut them all down. It's coming. I already read the article today. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Get your stuff together and let's start doing this army thing. There's no other way to survive. Pray for somebody, please.